The next few days look to be mild, partly to mostly sunny skies, for the most part here in the Ohio Valley, the Midwest, and the Mid-Atlantic region. We do have a couple systems that are going to be working their way through the area. Come Sunday, Sunday night into Monday, it's going to feel and look quite a bit more like winter outside. Hi, this is Steve from Steve Moore's Weather Station. I hope your day is going well. So, our first real cold snap and hard freeze looks to be on the way for the second half of our weekend. Let's start out with the current conditions across the lower 48. There's a little disturbance in the northeast, bringing some rain showers mixed with some snow in the interior sections of the northeast. The snow doesn't make it to the I-95 corridor, though, today. Out west, in the Pacific Northwest, to be exact, there is an atmospheric river continuing to drill the coast with moisture. By Friday night, a low-pressure system will eject out from that atmospheric river event in the northwest. Saturday, the system will be out across the upper Midwest, moving through Montana, South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, Iowa, with some rain on the southern side and some snow on the northern side. Now, remember everyone, this is not a forecast. Again, this is not a forecast, just a documentation of what the GFS 12Z is currently saying. By Sunday morning, Chicago could be looking at their first accumulating snowfall of the season. It's still a few days out, and currently the rain and snow line is very close to the city of Chicago. So, really, stay tuned, because a lot of things could change. Also, in the lower half of Michigan, and perhaps like Detroit, and places in and around suburbs of Detroit, could be looking at a couple inches of snow as well. But likewise, this is still a few days out, and things could change. Stay tuned. Eventually, the low pressure moves into southern Canada and strengthens some. Nonetheless, it moves out of our area and stops being an issue for the United States. Now, as far as my local people here in southwest Ohio, so it looks like some of us should be seeing our first flakes of the season, as an associated cold front with the system brings the first real shot of sub-freezing temperatures of the 2025 and 2026 winter season. Temperatures over the next several days look to be seasonal to just above average in the next couple days, till Sunday. That's when the bottom drops out, with highs in the lower 60s and lows in the low 40s until Sunday. On Sunday, highs are expected to be in the mid-40s early in the day, with temps dropping the second half of the day. This is when the rain showers have an excellent chance of switching over to some snow showers. I'm not calling for any accumulation necessarily at this time, but up in some of the snow belts off the lakes, there definitely could be some accumulation. But what we got to remember is as this system moves out, the cold air is going to be chasing it, and there's going to be some people that get lucky if they're snow lovers, and the cold air is going to make it on the backside, and it's going to catch up, and there's going to be some snow, a little bit of snow, and there's going to be some people where the moisture moves out right before the cold air gets there, and they're just not going to get no snow from the system. But it does look like there's going to be an excellent chance of some lake effect snow behind the system. And I'll tell you what, the lakes are still as warm as they're going to be. There's not a dot of ice on them, and the cold air is going to go across them, and the lakes are going to do what they do, and there's an excellent chance of some lake effect snow. So, I would say more than likely, most of us should see our first flakes this weekend. We're talking places like Fort Wayne, South Bend, Indiana, Lima, and Bellefontaine, Ohio, all the way down to Indianapolis, Dayton, and Columbus. Then all the way down to the mountains of West Virginia. So, we're really talking about the first, albeit small, we're talking about the first lake effect snow event of the season. And Monday the 10th of November looks to be the coldest all-around day of the next couple weeks at this point, with highs in the mid-30s and lows in the low to mid-20s. Temperatures really begin to moderate come Tuesday and Wednesday next week. In fact, the whole next week looks to be mild with temperatures in the 50s and 60s, though it looks like we have several chances of rain. So in the early to mid portion of November, the southwest portion of Ohio looks to be getting our first flakes of the season. Don't forget to subscribe so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Please like and comment, it helps the algorithm greatly. Till next time, take care.